Hello and good morning to my student. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is teacher Gary Grammont and your mathematics form 3 teacher. Today we will do a new chapter which is scale drawing. This is the first part of the topic. Okay, in this lesson we will cover up what is meaning of scale drawing and how to use scale drawing and how to calculate the scale drawing. Okay, first of all, what is scale drawing? Scale drawing can be defined as a drawing that represents the actual size of the object following by certain scale. The size of the scale drawing can be equal to, smaller, or larger than the actual size of the object. This drawing can be drawn on the piece of paper grid of different size or blank paper using geometrical instrument. The scale of a drawing is the ratio of the size of the drawing to the actual size of the object. Okay, this is the formula of the scale drawing. The scale is used to draw a scale drawing that depends on the ratio of the measurement of the scale drawing to the measurement of the object. Scale drawing is equal to measurement of the scale drawing divided by measurement of the object, or we can say measurement of the scale drawing over measurement of the object. And then the ratio must be written as measurement of the scale drawing and to measurement of the object. That is equals to 1 to n. N represent the positive integer or fraction. 1 to n means the one unit on the scale drawing will represent n units of the object. So I will show you some examples how to calculate the scale drawing. The diagram below shows an object PQRS and scale drawing P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime that has been drawn on a grid of equal size square. State the scale that has been used in the form of 1 to n, and remember n is the integer. Determine the scale of the measurement of the object and measurement of the scale drawing. Okay, the first step, we must identify the scale drawing and the object. Okay, the scale drawing has P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime, while the object contains P, Q, R, S. This is the first step, and then remember that 1 to integer is the important tool. And then find the keyword first. Determine the scale drawing of the measurement of the object and the scale of the scale drawing. Okay, the next step will be remember the formula first. Always remember the formula. That is equals to scale equals to measurement of scale drawing over or divide by measurement of the object, that is equals to 1 over n. And then that is equals to, we decide choose P prime and Q prime. That is over P and Q. Okay, and the next step will be we have to calculate the units of P prime and Q prime and then divide by P and Q. Okay, how many units in P prime and Q prime? Okay, for the P prime and Q prime will be 2 units. We have 2 units, while P and Q will be have 4 units, that is equals to 2 over 4. 2 represent P prime and Q prime, and then 4 will represent P and Q. And then we have to convert it into simplest form, which is 1 over 2. And then we have to do it by using scales. Convert it into the scale, which is 1 to 2. This is the first step. And then this is the second step. It is the same for as for first step, which is we use formula, which is this formula of scale will be the measurement of the scale drawing that is divide or over with measurement of the object. In this time we use p prime and s prime, that is divide by or over by ps, that is equals to 3 over 6. We need to calculate the p prime and s prime. Find the unit for p prime and s prime and p and s. P prime and q prime have 2, sorry, p and s, p prime and s prime have 3, and then ps have 6. So the answer is 3 over 6. Then we have to simplify it, which is 1 over 2. And then do not leave answer for fraction. We have to convert it into ratio, which is 1 to 2. Okay, the, to the total up for this question will be, hence the scale drawing of the object will be 1 to 2. Is that clear? Okay, the next example will be, the diagram below shows an object KLM and the scale drawing will be K prime, L prime, M prime that has been drawn on a grid of equal triangles. State the scale that has been used in the form of 1 to n. Determine the scale of the measurement of the object and measurement of the scale drawing. Okay, the first step must identify the object and the scale drawing. KLM is the object, which means this one, the smallest one, and then K prime, L prime, M prime will be the largest one, this one. Okay, the second part we need to identify is use the form of 1 to n and represent integer. And then we have to determine the scale of the measurement of the object and the measurement of the scale drawing. Okay, first thing first is to identify the formula of the scale drawing. Scales is equal to measurement of the scale drawing, that is divide or over measurement of the object, that is equals to 1 over n. And this time we use k prime and l prime over k and l. How many units in k prime and l prime? Let's see first. We have k prime and l prime have 9 units. We can calculate it here. And then k and l is 3. That is equals to 9 over 3. And then we have to convert it into simplest form, which is 3 over 1. And then for the next step will be scale. The scale will be 3 to 1. And then to get the answer equals to 1, we have to divide the number by itself. We cannot leave the answer equals to like this. Otherwise you will deduct marks already. You lose some marks for it. And then how to get 3 equal to 1? We have to divide the number by itself, which is 3. That is 3 divided by 3 equals to 1. And then this one we have to leave it 1 over 3. That is the answer will be 1 to 1 over 3. That is the final answer. Cannot leave this answer in 3 is not 1. Okay, the next step will be the last example I will show you is the diagram shows an object PQR and the scale drawing P prime, Q prime, R prime is drawn on a grid of equal triangles. State the scale that has been used in the form 1 to n. Determine the scale of the measurement of the object and measurement of the scale drawing. Okay, first of all, we need to identify the original object and the scale drawing. The object has PQR, which is this one. and the real object. And then the scheduling, the measurement for PQR will be 1 centimeter, while P prime Q prime is measured by 2 centimeter, which is we have to concentrate it on the grid, not the shape of the triangle. Okay, and then state the scale has been used in the form of 1 to n, and the question asks us is to determine the scale measurement of the object and the measurement of the scale drawing. So this is the first step. The first step will be find using the formula of scale drawing, which is the measurement of the scale drawing that is divided by the measurement of the object, that is equals to Q prime R prime over Q and R, that is equal to 6 to 3. We have to multiply it, which is this one is 2 centimeter, and then this one is 2 centimeter, and the third grid will be 2 centimeter, which is equal to 6. And then we have 1 centimeter for the object, that is equals to 1 2 3. 1 centimeter of the object, that is equals to 6 over 3. And then we have to simplify it into simplest form, which is 2 over 1. And then we have to convert it into the ratio form. Scales is equals to 2 to 1. And then we have to divide 2 by its number itself, which is 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. And then 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0.5, which is equals to 1 over 2. We cannot use decimal in this stage because the rules of the in this scale drawing must use either integer or fraction. And then you get the answer, which is 1 to 1 over 2. And then I think this is the first step. And then for the second step will be scale is equals to measurement of the scale drawing over measurement of the object, that is equals to 6 over 3. How to get 6? Actually, this grid is the first grid is 2 centimeter, and then we have time by 3, which is 6 equal to 6 centimeter, because the length of the grid is 6 centimeter. And then for the measurement of the object will be 3, which is one grid represents 1 centimeter, and then the length of the object will be 3 centimeter. We can calculate it 1 2 3, and then that is equals to 6 over 3. And then we have to convert it or simplify it by using simplest form, which is equals to 2 over 1. And then we have to convert it once again by using ratio, that is equals to 2 to 1. And then you cannot leave 2 to 1 for the answer. 2 must be divided by the number itself, which is divide by number with itself, that is equals to 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1. And then 2 divided by 1, that is equals to 0.5, or can be written as 1 over 2. You cannot leave the answer in decimal because the rules of the scale drawing and the measurement of the object must be converted into fraction. Otherwise you lose marks in this stage. Okay, this is the last example I will show you, and then the next one will be try to do the exercise that has been done in our WhatsApp group and submit your answer through my email. We will discuss it on the next online class. Thank you for your participation. Have a nice day.